Hi everybody. The next objection is I have a friend in the real estate business, and you're going to get this a fair percentage of the time, and when you do, it's usually going to be presented to you like, I have a friend in the real estate business, parentheses, I'm not doing business with you. And for most agents, a lot of agents are going to say, oh, I know, I understand, and that's okay, and don't worry about it. And I don't think that's your best approach because you're not going to get the business. So the first thing, and sometimes you're not going to get the business here. This is a little bit like baseball, okay? Sometimes you're going to get a strike instead of a home run. But at least take your shot. That's the first thing I would tell you about this objection. Know something about it to know how to respond so that you get a portion of this business. So the first thing I would say to you that you need to practice is something called the transitional phrase, which is, it's really, Tony, it's great that you have somebody in the business that you have trust and confidence in. That's got to be really reassuring to you. And then you can say to them, perhaps I know them, are they full or part-time? And ask them to start to talk about that agent. And sometimes they'll tell you astonishing things like, well, they're an x-ray technician and a part-time barber and a notary public, and you're going to be afforded an opportunity to maybe plant a seed of doubt there. The other thing you can head towards once you've said, hey, congratulations on having somebody in the business, is to go to the issue of confidentiality. Say, you know, Tony, I get the fact you have a friend in the business, but here's what I'm wondering, if I could just share this with you. Sometimes an agent is going to know more about you than your mother within 10 minutes of having the conversation. For example, they're probably going to ask you questions if they're competent about whether or not you've had any credit issues. There's going to be income, indebtedness. There's going to be things that they're going to be talking with you about that are for most people, closely held information. And for some people, that's a concern when they're dealing with friends. Okay, so the third thing you would want to say, and you wouldn't do these in order, of course, but these are different arguments than I'm giving you. Say, you know, sometimes people wonder, and I think legitimately so, let's say that things go south and you're completely unhappy with your friend. Can you fire your friend, first of all, and more importantly, can you still preserve or maintain that friendship? Because that is a concern for some people, and frankly, I've seen people stop. I've gone into listing appointments to put people's houses on the market where I had to encourage them to start talking to their sister or brother again because something went sideways in a real estate transaction. So can you fire your friend and maintain the friendship? Can you be candid with them? Those are some ideas. The last one is the idea of a second opinion. And you might say, you know, Tony, what I'd like to do is afford you an opportunity to get a second opinion regarding value package and services and programs. I'd like to show you what I have to offer you, and you can compare that with the services that are being offered by your friend and make an objective decision regarding what's in your best interest based on the facts. This is important, you may decide you want to do business with your friend forever, or, and this is where you smile, or you might decide you have two friends in the real estate business. So can you fire your friend, part-time or full-time? The issue of confidentiality, the idea of doing a little comparison shopping, a second opinion based on the facts. These are all powerful arguments that are grounded in benefits to them that will work for you a significant percentage of the time. Thanks.